Hey, all right, folks. I am the back. Looking at the game. Let me check to see if the camera is working today. Only for a second, of course. Nice. Come on, man. You're only getting glimpses of camera's done doing it again. Gosh dang, dude. I guess I'm gonna have to just dive directly in. Yeah, it's not letting me keep the camera up. HP for you, folks. What can you do? Guess I'm gonna pay that danged old bill. I guess. Don't ever move to Colorado, guys. Texas, Alaska, Nevada, anywhere is better than here. All right. All right. This may be our last episode or one of the last.
The God brings peace to our planet.
Tupelo Vineyard. I wonder if I should make the Grandmaster set. And I did see Witcher 1 and 2 are on sale for less than $5. What do you guys think? Should I get it or not? See, like, part of me is looking at this game, right? Witcher 3. I look at my views, and I see that I have 0 views. And don't get me wrong, it's not that it's not a beautiful world. It's not that there is not good content. It's not like Halo Infinite that was just frustrating to play. Like, it's a good game. It's a nice game. But here I am as a gamer starting with Witcher 3. And I don't know, like, even Witcher 3 felt kind of tedious at points, right? Like, I'm having to go through all these side quests and do all these contracts, and this is probably something I'm going to mention in the review too, where there was just no shortage of content, and that's both a pro and a con. We're just trying to get to this contract, speaking of which. And I keep pointing to WoW as like the ideal. Like, that is basically like the perfect game. Because there were quests, yes, but there were also quests that were not like... They weren't specific quests. Like, they were quests you could take on yourself, like the quest for Thunder Fury, the quest for Ragnaros. Like, those weren't specific quests, right? I mean, I think Thunder Fury had a quest associated with it, and that might have been the case with Sulfuras too. Can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But, like, Oni, the Oni attunement had a bunch of quests, I remember that. And I think what I'm getting around to mentioning are the raids. Like Molten Core, Blackwing Lair. Those didn't exactly have quests associated with them. Like, they were just an adventure. You'd go on with your buddies. You had like a bunch of raiders that you would raid with. Hal Gobbles, I think that was our raid leader at the time for WoW Classic. I was on my Warlike Disco Flame. And she would just tear stuff up with her Shadow Magic. She was a Shadow Mastery Ruin Warlock. Don't remember. And yeah, she was a mean little Warlock. And she would pump out always decent numbers. So I was him.
Yeah? What is it?
Now, why does one summon a witcher, To inquire about the gossip currently flowing about the court? I have a problem with a beast.
Ah, you the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take umbrage at the familiar tone you take. I expect deference. I expect you to address me as Sir, or better yet, as Monsieur de Bourbeau.
Listen, friend.
I'll call you Mr.
There's an
Cheesebread if I want
enormous
to.
difference between us, but it's not about status. It's about me having 2 swords on my back, and you having none. So I'll call you whatever I want, and you either deal with that or solve your monster problem yourself.
Kind of what I was just telling my mom, like, you gotta deal with it. You made this mess, so you gotta live with it.
The gall.
Alright?
I shall file a complaint with your guild.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even
Make
have a
sure you
guild.
address it to customer service. Kaer Morhen, Kedwin.
Yeah, everyone's dead. Besimir's dead.
Now
Lambert
talk
and...
before I change my mind and go.
Who's the other guy? Can't remember his name.
A menace. Very well. Let us get this over with. Something has infested my vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information than that. Where was this?
Yeah,
something
Lambert's
seen?
traveling, so is the other guy.
Witnesses? Bodies to examine?
Therein lies the rub. None has seen the beast. We've only heard signs of its presence, a strange scratching and shrieks. Neither are there any corpses to inspect. Men simply disappear without a trace.
Who's disappeared, if you don't mind my asking?
Most recently some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in social status, you remember the farmhand's name, maybe?
No. You must speak to my wife. She has more collegial relations with this household help. She's away at the moment visiting her mother, but should return forthwith.
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago, when the buildings quaked. Another expert agreed to look into the matter then, but was never thereafter seen nor heard of. Oh, that should suffice with the questions. Now tell me, will you take the contract? Yea or nay?
Depends. What kind of reward are we talking about?
Like, if it's old enough,
Fine.
or
Seems
whatever,
a
dude,
mistake
just
for
get
us.
your
Agreed.
Bologna quest over with, dude. Once I'm done with this, I'm
I'll
gonna
do
wrap up
it.
the main quest, and then
Need to
this
look around
will
here
probably
first.
be the last
Then
episode
I'll
of
go
Witcher.
Talk to Madame de Bourbeau.
Very well. I shall inform you once she has returned. Meanwhile, the key to the cellar. Just whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
And let me put it this way, like, I've had a good experience with Witcher 3, but the show is boring. Like, it basically bores me to tears, the show. Like, I couldn't even bring myself to watch it today. And I don't know, it's kind of like World of Warcraft, right? Like, I keep going back to World of Warcraft because I think it's the platinum example of an RPG, an MMORPG at that. So World of Warcraft, like, before World of Warcraft, there were several Warcraft games. There's like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3. And that's all well and good. That's the legacy, right? The legacy of the game that was created. But I didn't have to go back and play those other Warcrafts
Alright, let's look around.
to enjoy.
Dishes got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
World of Warcraft.
What the?
I don't know what happened. Zufo monster. I like how I can't even see what's happening. Okay, there's a wall. I'm just checking around. Yeah, sure, just loot everything. Sure. Work schedule. Great. Exactly what I was looking for.
better.
Okay, this can go any one of a number of ways.
Wars?
Okay, do I have to fight them or what? Because it looks like they're not doing anything. Right, you guys are cool, right? Just don't attack me, please, because I just talked myself out of attacking you. What? What do you... Okay, yeah. What is over this way? Oh, what the...
In this tunnel.
I'm like over level, by the way. I already completed the final... Oh! Get off me, you stupid freaking things. Here. Or... You're done. I guess I could keep that out. I was trying to find Quinn. By the way, I need to pop the shield. Oh, I'm kind of wondering too, like, do I guess I can loot that, right? There's no reason not to. I'm never like looting stuff, and I think that's my main complaint about Witcher 3. Is there was just too much stuff, inventory-wise. And it got to the point where it was just hard to know what anything was, really. Oh, you gonna ambush me? Here. Attack! Roll! Come on, he's not dead. Go! What? What is it saying? It's saying I can't attack? Come on! What was that? It's saying I can't heavy. Oh, because I have the this torch out, I believe. You can't heavy attack with the torch. Oh, I see. I didn't know that at the time. I was like, why can I not heavy attack?
Should be able to break through.
As Geralt gets hit with flying rocks.
It's getting away.
Dude, I can't get through, man. It's like blocking me. My mom, she's kind of getting like her mother, basically. Like, she just gets on my nerves. I don't know how else to put it. I think he's almost dead. Good. Here. Want some? Another warrior. Was another warrior. Been watching Alita Battle Angel too. It's
Getting more interesting by the minute on them.
kind of hard to follow, actually. Like, it's in the future. There are robots.
Cracked Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them. Cracked Kikimore
Okay,
eggs.
all right.
Something's been feeding on them.
Okay, I get it.
Cracked
Just loot everything,
Kikimore
please.
eggs. Something's been feeding on them. No Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws.
I think the reason why Alita Battle Angel is kind of hard to follow is because it's so far in the future. That's why. It's like 500 years in the future. And anything that's that far in the future, it's kind of like
More eggs.
watching the
Destroy them
Jetsons,
before the young
right?
hatch. Start prowling the vineyard. Young could hatch any minute.
They burn them. They have like cyborgs and like rollerblading. It's like very strange. Can't loot this for some reason. Bugged or something. There we go. Alright.
Damn it. Young could hatch any minute.
More eggs. Okay, just burn them, girl. Come on, you have it equipped. Just stand up. Do it. Stop digging around the mud. Did you get them all?
Water
Right.
coursing. Underground stream.
I don't know.
Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores. It is big. Very big. Didn't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
I kind of only want to play new games. Oh, come on.
You like that silver?
Like games that were released in like 2020 or newer. And I might try like Jurassic World. I think I might get that game. Jurassic World Evolution 2, I think it was called. Where I just like put in, it's like a Sims game, and I don't know, maybe I will stream that game. If you would like to see that gameplay, please let me know in the comments. I'm a little bit confused here. Was there another entrance? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't have to fight them.
Sacre bleu!
What is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
I'm just glad I don't live with
Silver
my mom
jewelry
anymore.
On a farmhand?
It was a gift,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
Did I already complete the quest, dude? Come on, man.
Perhaps I can turn these tunnels into an extended cellar.
Need to repair. I don't think guardsmen's ever help with these quests, too. Like,
Don't crowd around.
you're telling me that
Harlot's brute.
they have all these knights and all these guardsmen, and none of them can help with these quests. Like, it's only Geralt who can do the
Bread's
quests.
really stale. Been here a while. Blanket was laid out here.
I keep saying it, man. I want a
Good
carefree
vintage.
life.
Must have been a special occasion.
I don't want to have to listen to this person complain, that person
Someone had a
complaining.
Picnic. Or something. Footprints.
Any
2 cents.
snide or like clever remarks. And like I didn't freaking I'm just trying to keep to my own business, really. I don't like being like followed around. I don't like when people are trying to spy on me and figure out what I'm doing.
Woman turned back here. Man kept going.
Have their ear to my door kind of thing, trying to hear everything I'm saying. Like, I'm here putting on a show, man. There could be millions of people watching my show. There could be hundreds of thousands, but are there? No. Google and YouTube already decided that I should have 0 people watching my show. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine just playing my games, enjoying life, having a good, grand old time. And like the point I'm making is, I just don't want or need any of that drama, man. The drama. I don't like being called mean, too. I'm not that way, man. Like, what do you guys think? Could a mean person become an effective teacher?
Human.
I don't think so, right? Teaching is just not paid. It's not high pay. It is at times very grueling, very demeaning work. There are going to be times, you know, let me put it this way. There were times where I, as a teacher, had to have things thrown at my head, where I was out for several days because I got a concussion because one of my students threw a bottle at my head. Like, I am not even joking with you. That actually happened to me. And
Piece of carapace, horned gray shadow.
yeah, like, I'm totally tuned out Witcher 3 too. I just want to get this stupid quest over with. I really can give a crap about the quest. I think I've already told myself, I'm not getting Witcher 1, I'm not getting Witcher 2. I don't care if they're free, man. They're old games. They are subjected to the CD Projekt Red garbage, which is them just piling on hours and hours of content. Self-indulgent crap is what it is. They just want to keep patting themselves on the back and stroking their own egos, whatever you want to call it. And I'm sick of it, man. They think they're so great, man, at game development. It's like, no, you're not. Your game fails on several levels. And all of these people, these random people, are just pumping them up, giving them positive review after positive review. And of course, they just keep pumping out more episodes and more content and more games and more sequels. Because they think they're doing such a great job.
Claw marks. Straight, dull.
When really,
Digging.
it doesn't get more formulaic than this. Right? All they had to do was make a novel game, and they couldn't even do that.
Trees. As if something rolled over them. So is Shaelmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
They basically just hawked Elder Scrolls. Which I did also get too, Elder Scrolls Online. Which I have yet to play. Man, I'm just sick and tired of these Witcher quests. They're so annoying. Follow the tracks, follow the tracks. Fight the monster. Where's the monster? I thought I already went in the cave.
Claw marks. Straight.
Yeah, hurry up, man. I don't have time.
Perfect for digging.
Seriously. And I had to run the gamut, man. I was giving students that, you know, they didn't want to learn. They didn't care. I had a student that it's kind of funny because there was one point where I had a student that gave me a cup that said, like, world's best teacher. And then, funnily enough, I had another student with severe behavior problems take that cup and just throw it on the ground because they were frustrated. Out of nowhere. At like 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, I kid you not. And I thought, like, how poetic is that? How perfect is that? That the good work of another student is undone by the horrible work of another student. Like, the student gives and the student takes away. Doesn't get more poetic than that, right? And yeah, I am over this quest. This quest is straight garbage, baloney, tofu monster, whatever. Tofu, who gives a crap? I just want to kill the freaking monster and get it done with. Shaelmar, yeah, who cares? I'm done digging around in feces trying to figure out what this creature is. Oh, man. Do we finally get to fight it now? Yay!
Shaelmar's lair. Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna
Elden
have
Ring.
To brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that
Of
grow
course. Elden Ring. Yes, I do know the DLC is out. I do not want to pay $40 for it.
here. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while.
What is that?
Silver
And-
pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's.
And why have these quests just gotten more annoying and hard to do, too? Like, I have to brew bait. I can't just fight the monster anymore. I have to brew the bait. Why is my weapon not equipped, too? Beeline. Yeah, I don't care, dude. Whatever does damage. I don't care. And like, this is a core problem of the game, right? There's just too much stuff. There are too many items. There is a convoluted and overly complex inventory system. there are way too many quests. Like, there's a good amount of content, but there are way too many quests. I think that's how I describe it. And really, people were so concerned and so obsessed with me, and they want to know everything I'm doing. They want to know what's going on. Why do I have 0 views on YouTube? Why do I have no views? Why is it telling me 0 views? When if I look at Mizkif's stream, dude has 20,000 concurrent viewers. What? Act like a goofball. And that works on Twitch. So why doesn't it work on YouTube? Now, admittedly, I don't act like a goof. I'm myself. I don't pretend. I don't try to act like someone else. I just be myself. And that ought to work. That's the thing. And if it doesn't, I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally cool with that. But I'm just like, leave me be. Let me do mine. I already got enough stuff going on in my life where I don't need to hear from anyone else. I don't need to hear all that drama and dissent and just argue. Like, man, I can't even tell you guys like how stressful people are around me. Like, please, just stick to your own business. Figure out your own stuff. Alright, we have to make a substance. Whatever, dude. Shalmar bait. Yeah, cool.
Spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
Okay, where... have to use it, I guess.
Ugh, that stench.
And it's like, part of me is like, I want to be married because I want to eventually start a family, and I want a companion, someone I could share my life with and create memories with and have a good time. Have a companion, someone that I could talk to. And yet, it's like, there are days like today where it's like, well, if they're anything like my mom, like, please no. Please no. I don't need someone always in my ear, just jab, and just leave me alone, please. I cannot emphasize that enough. Just leave me alone, man. Some people just got really big problems, man. They got to give it to everyone else. It's like, just leave me be, man. I haven't talked to you at all. I haven't bothered you at all today. Just shut up and leave me alone. You know, it's like, that's how I feel. And it even got to the point in my job where I was telling my boss that, I'm like, dude, I'm feeling harassed, man. Get off. Like, I didn't actually say this, but I was like, just leave me be. I can't do my job because you're always like pulling me in your office and just harassing me, like making me feel like I'm being bothered. Like, you shouldn't need me that close for us to be able to do our jobs right. Like, you shouldn't have to be doing that to me. Okay? Like, I get it. You want to make sure the job is done right. But I am not, you know, the new kid in town. I've already, like, completely... I don't care. I'm just trying to beat the game at this point. Chess piece is broken because... yeah, but he's one of these roly-poly-oly guys. I mean, you guys can see it, like, I'm trying to do damage to him. But yeah, what I was saying is Elden Ring. It is $40 right now, which is why I'm, like, totally, like, I'm not interested. They're a lot like CD Projekt Red, too, FromSoft. It's like where they recognize that Elden Ring is a success, and they, you know, they want to use the money printing machine, too. And so they introduced DLC when Elden Ring was a total success, Try not to get hit, really, just in the game here. That's the reason why I'm doing my dance. Alright, throwing rocks or something. I got in trouble for that in 1st grade, by the way. I actually got in trouble for a lot of stuff when I was a kid. Like, they had like a comment on TikTok today. It's like where someone was like, I kept saying, repeating the Sabrina Carpenter song if she cusses in it. And like, this is the reason why Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter don't have to cuss in their music. Because otherwise, okay, get off, man. Stop. I'm getting spammed. Go, girl. Get him. Come on. Go. Don't get hit. Go. Get him. Get on him. Get to him. Flash. Do it. You gotta like prepare by like taking a swing like he's a baseball player. Like you gotta twirl it around a few times. And anyway, I was recalling that I got a detention back when I was in kindergarten for saying a word that I got from South Park. And I don't need to repeat it, just know that I got in trouble for saying it. And I had to stay an hour after school back in those days, because that was the detention penalty. And I was just thinking, like, I can only imagine if all these people on social media, like TikTok, Twitch, every single time they said a cuss word, they had to do an hour detention after school. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what the world would look like and sound like if that was the case, dude? I'm telling you, a lot more people would be more disciplined and more, like, focused if that were the case. And not just, like, constantly dropping F-bombs every 5 seconds. Can I go up there? I don't think so. Alright, collect your reward. Perfect. I took a lot of damage. Do I have swallows yet? Use it. Good. Can I get up that wall? And apparently people are still setting off fireworks here. It was kind of crazy. They were setting off fireworks the day before July 4th. July 3rd, yesterday, they were setting off fireworks. I was like, so strange, man. They usually only set off fireworks on the 4th at night. And yeah, they're setting off fireworks today too. It's the 5th already. Okay, so I'm trying to get out of here, actually, at this point. I guess they got to use up their leftover fireworks. How do you get out of here? This is how. I think I'm going to try to make the Forgotten Wolf set, and maybe I'll use it. Let's see, do I have enough cash? I have to return to Corvo Bianco to do that, though. Oh, that's what I was going to do and totally forgot. I was going to look up the sets. I know there's like 1 or 2 missing sets that I didn't get. I know for a fact that I did not get the Viper set. Missable content, and I missed it. Because I did not check that lady's inventory when I had the one opportunity to do so. Cool, woohoo. You know, I could care less. I'm just trying to beat the game at this point. I already said that. Like, I feel like I would be even more irate and irritated if I were to play through Witcher 1 and 2. I'd be like, let's just get this over with, please. I just want to beat it. I just want to finish it. I don't want to do a litany of side quests. I don't want to, you know, pin the tail on the donkey or whatever you want to call it. Give me my cash.
Can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Huh? Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
I wonder if I missed even more armor.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
Right. After all, he is just a peasant, not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Who cares, man? They had bourgeoisie even in those days. We should be learning from our mistakes, not repeating them, but you know how it is. Gotta return to the start. Okay, we got a new sword, Emil. Or Ami, sorry, Ami. Is it better than this one? Actually, it is. Interesting. Level 55. You guys see that? Level 55. I go for invigoration, but I'm like constantly getting hurt in this game. Let me check my quest really fast. I am curious. Yeah, prison experiment, failed experiments, more like it. All right, I am pretty sure I missed a set that I maybe had access to. And yes, they have Witcher gear. And really, I could care about the fireworks. Like, I don't have a dog. I know dogs can get freaked out by them, but I don't have one here because I did not want to pay the pet deposit. And I'll be real, like, I didn't want to pay the pet deposit. I didn't want to pay the pet deposit. I didn't want to pay for the dog food. Uh, this set, the Tucson armor, looks a lot like the set I'm using. The Land of a Thousand Fables quest. Yeah, so that was missed for sure. It looks a lot like my Tesha Mutton armor. It's fine. I'll just whatever. I'm not going back for it. Screw that. And that's the thing. That's the main problem. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. My biggest pet peeve in games, aside from crashing, is missable content. That is my biggest pet peeve. I hate missing content. Getting punished for playing the game because I didn't know what I shouldn't and could not have known. Because I didn't have a walkthrough open. That is straight freaking garbage. Every developer everywhere needs to know it, including CD Projekt Red. Stop putting that in your damn games. Period. Sick of it, man. It sucks. I'm playing this game. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, completing these quests, getting Sienna out of the dream worlds, and I missed an armor because I wasn't looking through the guide. That's such baloney, man. Choose whatever Nilfgaardian armor. Right. I missed like a bunch of armor. Yeah, we missed like half the armor sets in the game, which is totally fine. Assassin, White Tiger, we got it like level 11. Apparently it's in Vizima. I don't know. Tucson Knight armor. Hold on, look through this. The Tucson Knight armor. Tesha Mutton armor. Yeah, that's what I'm using. And what I like about Tesha Mutna is that it wasn't super hard to find. Yeah, hold on. What lies unseen? I gotta look that up. Oh boy, did I miss it? If I missed it, I'm gonna just not even care. And guide. Oh. Oh, I see. We had to choose the option to not side with Damien. Oh, snap. So we totally missed that in our playthrough then. Because we had to go for the unseen elder. Oh man, like again, I did not know that at all. I'm definitely gonna have to bring that up in the review because that is sickening. That is sickening. Again, I missed that entire set because I did not. I think that is so crappy, man. We missed out on the entire freaking set. Why wasn't there a set for um I think I'm just gonna go for the Forgotten Wolf. I really don't care. We missed out on the entire set because we choose to meet Damien instead of the Unseen Elder. That is such baloney, man. I can't even tell you guys like that. Ah, I'm gonna do this and then I'll do the main quest. Shoot, I was gonna say make the Forgotten Wolf set just to have it. How much cash I got? 26. Is that enough to make the set? I don't know, because I remember it being very expensive. And it's like I don't have anything else to make in the game, so I don't know. Erendite. I'm going to be traveling on Monday. I'll try to make the most of this trip. Like I don't want to worry about anything when I'm traveling. That's it. Like I don't want to worry about anything here. Gosh dang, I feel like I just need to excommunicate certain people from my life, basically. And in some ways, it was good for me to lose that job because I didn't need to hear that all the time. Corvo Bianco. Because if we don't do this now, we're probably never going to get it done. Make that Grandmaster Wolfen set. And I think technically it is better than the Hengede set. Maybe, maybe not, because that was a level 51 set. And from what I could tell, it's basically just a red recolor of this Teshin Mutna set. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, I forgot to get preservation too. I don't understand. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, and the swords. I don't think I'm going to even worry about swords. I mean, should I even worry about this or no? I think I'm going to. At least have as a backup set. Alright, so now I need to go see the blacksmith dude. Hold on. Then I'll come back and do those quests. Novigrad. I'm telling you, missable content. Pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. And really, like, looking around the world, I don't know, man. Take a guess. How many question marks do you think are on screen right now? And I think this highlights one of the biggest weaknesses of Witcher 3. And again, you would never know it reading through all of the, back-to-back positive reviews for the game. Positive review after positive review. Like, there's just too much clutter. Man, there's too much clutter in the game. There's too much just stuff. Who can keep track of all this stuff? And look at it. That wasn't even all. There was like even more stuff. More question marks. So I'm asking myself, like, do I really want to do... Because it's 100% on me at this point. 100%. Because there's no one watching the show. No one cares. Do I really want to... I got to ask myself, do I really want to go through and investigate all of these question marks? And it's like, you know what? Not really. Not really. I do have a couple more days, and if this is going to be the last episode otherwise, I might do it anyway. Just go back to experience it and do it. Oh, but I mean, man. We're doing this for the weapon upgrade, by the way. Alright, where's that guy? Preservation.
Craft.
Yeah. I mean, do I have not enough? We need Lesser Divana. That kind of sucks. Can I remove the enchanted word? What does that do? Forged in fire. I just like, I can't believe we missed out on so much stuff. Oh, does he have the runestone I need? Lesser Divana? Oh, again, like, just too much stuff, dude. Too much stuff. Okay, so now we should be able to take on me and give it preservation. Aha. Perfect. And yes, I would have been able to give it invigoration, but the only problem is I'm just always taking damage. I feel like I'm just always taking damage.
Thanks.
So, let's see. I thought there was a grinding stone here. I guess not.
That reptile gazing is don't scare me.
Oh, man, I'm telling you guys, like, life, man, life. Was there really a notice board here? Where was it? In Totoros, really? Oh, so what I'm going to do is make the Grandmaster Wolven set just to say I did.
Steal much?
See any monsters, eh? Sort of which, we've no need for you.
Actually, I see a few monsters.
Where? Trebby, damn it, dumber than a hunk of lard you are. He means us.
We're common folk. You're the mutant. The poxy freak. Get him, lads!
Bro will make your day. Dude, I just killed them all, like, instantly. That's crazy. Yeah, shield guy, get him. Yeah, can like keep blocking like a turtle, dude? You're done. Is this clear or what? These can help me finance my stuff. Was that all? Really? There should be a signpost here, right? What? Orton. What is the meaning of this? Oh, Jordan.
Hey! Wait! I've something for you!
What is it, you girl?
It's me, Millie! Remember
Oh.
me?
Of course I do.
I have a gift for you. Because Mummy always said, if someone's nice, you gotta thank them.
I almost completely forgot her.
If only more people believed that.
Can I put it on my wall?
I best be going. Auntie says I'm not to stray far from home.
Wise words. Be careful. And thanks for the gift.
I will lose life gain, but what I lose in life gain, I gain in armor. Alright. History of Byways murders. What are these, like level 5 quests or something? That's level 22. Wow. Wow. Alright, who's the clown that had this
What
quest?
brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village Byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Just so happens I've been to Byways. Your patrol went there too.
Yes? What of them?
They're dead. Lots of ghouls there now, drawn by the stench of corpses. Wouldn't advise going there.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Why is the Hulu system double charging? Dude.
Barbarians.
Looks like the other payment fell off, thank goodness.
Is it true? Northern women
Shouldn't have had
bathe
to.
but once every 3 moons. I saw you in Vizima.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your
Yeah, hold up, hold up.
non-humans. Is a Yondrain et Macaire.
Oh boy, oh boy. It's almost hard to fathom. Like how much they're asking, man. For taxes, dude, taxes. It's supposed to be like 10%, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind.
ay, ay, ay.
Non-humans.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once
Alright,
every
let's get on these quests. Millen Norin.
I saw you in Vizima.
Now, where's your quest, dude? Did I already do it? It was a contract. Oh, I must have already done it. Okay, that's a relief. I don't understand why.
Barbarians.
I don't know. This game is definitely buggy too, like that prison experiment quest. I feel like they put too much stuff in the game and then they lose track of what matters. Like you have to iron out all the details first and then go on and add more stuff when the main job is done. The main job is not done if you've got stuff like crashes. What? Bugs. Incompletable quests. Where are the quests? It says there are 2. I don't see them. Ugh. Ugh. Gosh dang it, dude. I think I will get that Jurassic Park game. I hear it's like good. I think it's counting both of these. Oh, I see. Where was that? I believe it was here, Graham Place. I need to find the armor smith. The blacksmith, whatever he's called, to help me with this armor. Really can't craft it on my own. Oh, boy. Oh, man. It's like, I think I'd rather catch up on more recent games. Quest here, what? There's a quest there, and I'm trying to find the blacksmith. I just don't know where he is. So did he go to the right place? I'm trying to figure this. Oh, man, I think that armor, the Hengedeg armor, is such a freaking drag. How did I miss it? $1 question. Okay, where is the armor smith, though, for here?
Keep calm. Start no pros.
I know he's somewhere around here. I just can't seem to figure it.
Never you
Where are you? You're somewhere around here.
No, Pecorito.
Hmm. Making progress in case of the golden idol. I think we're getting close.
What are you doing here?
Leave me be. Without my Vivian, life has no meaning. You are the last to whom I wish to speak.
Did I beat the quest? So that's great. Okay, Knight for Hire. I'm looking for the blacksmith. So dumb, dude. So dumb. A monument to all this game's failures. We're going to do Knight for Hire and then complete Pomp. I believe that's the final quest. Alright, have a good nap, dude.
They say a great deal about you.
Like, some people just can't let the past go. And I'm just like, dude, just let it go. What? I don't know why it's not telling me where stuff is, too. It's like, where is it?
Have you ever met a vampire?
It's Dormant Square.
I've got a card too. A witch.
Where is it?
They say a great deal about you.
Do you like it?
It can't be far. I need the sword thing, and I need the blacksmith. Okay, here he is, I think. I don't know why the map was like not helpful at all here. Alright, gonna repair first. Jeez. Sure, repair that, repair that. You can take all of these. Version fire. I can have that. Okay, so 24/5. Go over to the crafting. Okay, boots. Chest. Monster hide. Okay, how do I make a monster hide? It should just automatically make it too if you have it in your inventory. Somewhere here. I should have the material. Okay, where is it though? Trying to find it, hold on. Yep. The joys of the Witcher 3 crafting system. Where is that hide? I'm like 99% sure we have what's required. We just got it, man. We killed so much stuff. There we go. Here, I need one. We are looking for the chest now. Gotta be careful too, because this is getting kind of pricey. I might not have enough to finish the set. We need the legs and we need the gloves next. That is so dumb, dude. It's reflecting on the stupid freaking gloves and legs. I'm not even gonna worry about the weapons. I don't think I'm gonna have enough anyway. Enrich Demetrium and infuse Slizzard. Okay, let's focus on this first. Enrich Demetrium plate. So how do I make enriched Demetrium plate? Remember that, remember that. Enrich Demetrium plate. I think we're gonna have to work our way backwards. All right. We need an enriched Demetrium ingot. Okay. All right, we're going to craft this. And then craft that. All right. Enriched Demetrium ore. I probably could have done this a little bit cheaper doing it that way. Whatever. Oh man, why is everything so freaking expensive? And then I think it said infused Slizzard hide. I may not be able to afford it. The reality. I'm just going to keep using the Teshin Mutna, by the way, until I can afford the full set. Where am I? Crafting. Crafting. Legs. I wonder if I could sell some stuff. Get it. I don't know. Kind of lame all around. Infuse Slizzard hide. We're almost like completely out of cash. How do you make infused Slizzard hide? This is the right screen. I just don't have enough cash. Oh man, they just put too much stuff in the game, straight up. And then I need to sell like just a few things. Is there any miscellaneous goods? We could have these. Alright, go back to crafting. That should be enough cash. And there we go. Okay. All we're missing are the weapons.
Farewell.
Good luck.
Alright, let's check it out. Looks pretty cool. I think I prefer the Tesh and Mutna, personally. I'll just have this set for backup, basically. Please don't crash. That was almost like entirely the autosave, by the way. So crappy. Alright. So where was the sign? Okay, hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, it didn't really matter all that much. I'd say just head in any direction.
I was in the middle of a random twink. Oh,
What?
And fast travel around.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed by your tickets. Was undeniable. It's a doze off.
Okay. I'd say just head to Fort Astro and then just start riding around. Okay, we got like 5 miniature quests to do. They should be like super easy considering we're like completely over leveled at this point. And don't crash. Map. Okay. This is the physically closest. Oh man, I need people to let the past go too. Like I don't want it constantly held over my head the mistakes I made in the past. Human, I do make mistakes. Get out of my face. You know, and I'd like to be forgiven, but if I'm not, oh, I mean, can't really help that, you know? I can't help what people say or think of me. It would just be nice, man, if they tried to understand the message behind what I say. Don't focus so much on what I say, but why. Yeah, he's down. He dropped a monster high just himself. See that?
Helped us. Thanks bunches. Happy?
Hey, where's the next closest? I think it's going to be this one. Dang, it's in the Grand Place, too. Might be easier to just go for this one up here. Alright. Like I said, if this is the final episode, I will probably call it here. After I finish the quest, of course. I don't Fathom. Outpost. Why? What's there? I don't think I'll start Red Dead Redemption prior to my trip. Monster Nest. Who cares? Not gonna worry about that. I'm trying to just get out of here. Okay, there we go. I think you just have to be careful of that with these open world games, is just not knowing when to call it quits. Because World of Warcraft also kind of struggled with this to some extent, I would say, because you had a max level and then you had end game content, and it's like, so what do you do after you're done with the end game content? Like, what do you do once you're done raiding max? And I would say just PvP at that point. PvP or AFK in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. Alright, where is it? It's somewhere over here. I just can't figure it. It's like straight ahead. Bandits.
Lantern me blind. I would be gone if not for your hand, comrade.
Welcome.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ah. Dare I say it, like, my mom is the #1 reason I haven't moved back. Not that I wouldn't appreciate having free rent, but there just isn't enough space for me there, and I just don't need that kind of stress, man. Like, when she gets to that way, she just complains and complains and complains and just keeps getting in my ear and just... Ay, ay, ay. She's like... You're this, you're that, and it seems like she's just parsing out everything, that was said over all the past.
Run, Roach.
And it's like, just let it go. Live and let live. Life is too short to be holding on to a grudge all of your adult life.
Come on.
That's how I try to live my life too. Like, I try to not let past... Come on, Roach. What's the problem here? I think it's unlocked too. I can't...
Let's go.
I don't know what the deal is. Can I get off the horse? I think I have to. Like, this is so dumb. And yeah, I mean, Witcher has always had that problem too. Like, just busted Roach mechanics. Like, he doesn't run right. He's afraid to go down like a slope. This entire quest sucks, by the way. You're just running around completing quests. Face of Power. Right? Yeah. Oh, come on. How do you get around this? Nice girl. Go. Trying to get this done, like, relatively quickly. Because I know it's, like, basically 5 quests in one, so I'm just kind of, like, trying to get it done. still can't get over that, like, unforeseen either quest. I was maybe slow on the draw, I don't know. There's more than one. Slow on the draw. He dodged. Nice dodge, by the way. Here. God, you stupid freaking... Yeah, whatever. This quest was annoying. Herbalist.
At your service.
Is it over then?
Whatever, just heal. Try to feel like you're close to something real.
Bloody hell.
Okay, there are, I believe, 3 more quests. 2 or 3 more. It says 2. Oh, go see the Ducal for the pay. Oh, I see. I don't know what... I think that's the Ducal there. I see. But this is the next one. Okay.
Come on.
Right. Ugh. Personally, I think I prefer the Hearts of Stone expansion to the Blood and Wine expansion. I feel like the Blood and Wine expansion just was sorely lacking structure. You kind of felt like it was like all over the place. Like you were doing a tournament, and then you were fighting vampires, and then you were waiting in the bank. Like,
Come on, Roach.
they didn't really know what they wanted for this expansion.
Ooh.
It felt to me like Hearts of Stone was more focused, in a word.
Hold on.
Wait, what now?
You who freed the town from the blood guns.
Oh, dude, lady, I have stuff to do, man. Can't stand around jib-jab all the time. Tomorrow I should be done with Hannon, thank goodness. That teacher is just bad, man. I can't get over how many bad teachers there are of the piano online. And it sucks because you can't hold on to the ones that are good, man. Hoffman, for the longest time, Joseph Hoffman, he was my piano teacher. He didn't put up videos for a while, and I think the problem with Hoffman is that he caters his videos to a general audience and to beginners, generally. And I am improving steadily my piano ability. I've gotten better over time, to the point where I would consider myself an early intermediate to intermediate level player. And so I find it hard sometimes to find videos that are well suited to my level. And then there is Sydney. She was wonderful. She was an amazing piano teacher, but she didn't keep me making videos. She put out a bunch of videos, but her channel got taken down or something. Like all of her videos were taken down. And
Go.
oh, this again, stupid. Yeah, Roach's arch enemy are slopes. Anything that like goes down is not his day. Not his cup of tea. Where even is this? I'm gonna have to BRB. I had to go to the bathroom. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Yeah, let's see if I can get up without like completely destroying my entire setup. All right, there we go. Seemed to have cleared it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's like I don't get my mom, man. He's like, I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for that. I'm like, I'm the one traveling, mother. You are not hardly going to have to pay for anything. It's exhausting, man. Like I'm going through and reliving what she had to go through with her own mom. Because her own mom got that way too before she died. She was just on and on and on. Like you had to tell her and remind her like where she was and clarify for her like, yes, you're at home, you're in your room. And her mom was blind too, so she would just get like incoherent. Just very disoriented. Yes, like she didn't know like where she was, and my mom would get frustrated like having to remind her and tell her like what was the case. And it's like I'm having to do that too now with my own mom, where I have to like clarify for her like this is the case. I just told her like you're not gonna have to worry about the costs anyway. I'm the one who's gonna be paying them. Speaking of which, if you'd like to make a donation, Venmo Stormer Show, any and all donations are greatly appreciated. Like, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could help me pay for Elden Ring DLC. If you could help me pay for any of the stuff I'm going to do while I'm traveling. Because anything and everything helps. Anything and everything helps. Planning on also settling with the dang tax people. Because I don't have to worry about it. This hidden treasure. Oh, great. Someone was commenting about that too, like you had to collect 5 downer brains, and I'm like, I relate so well to that. Off with his head. Is it my turn? Alright, what's here? Is that it? I think this is going to lead to a treasure hunt, right? Looking for going dough. Yeesh. That is just a quest I found on the way to the other quest, by the way. I'm sure there are a bunch of treasure hunts that I missed. Search for the sunken boat. I'm sure it's got to be here in the lake. Dang, man. It's like, I feel like she's just guilt tripping me, guilt tripping. It's like, just let me live my life, too. Like, I have every right. I've worked hard. I've sacrificed much. I should be able to travel when I'm young, to be able to enjoy life. I had to give up a lot to be able to teach and to be able to do that line of work. I'm sure I'm on summer break now, but that doesn't dismiss all that I did. Again, I told you guys already about the concussion. Yeah, person in distress. And when is it going to end, dude? Like, just one thing after another.
Not your lucky day.
Okay, he's down. Stop. Just standing around waiting to die.
Witcher, save me!
Got more bandits.
What now?
He's down.
So what will it be, Dantruff Dietlick? Get hold of us at once!
He was a fan of blocking. Alright, which one of you guys had the key? Like, you can't fight the man, I guess. Like, I fought the law and the law won. And really, it's only supposed to be, like, 4%. Like, that's not supposed to be much. Like, I don't know why it is what it is. Alright, how do I help this guy, too? He's still locked in the cage. Where's the key? Are they further back in the cave, too? I have no idea. Red.
I'll twist your tooth.
This is a total side quest, too. Big hide, bear hide. I did not want to spend a bunch of time on this either. Like, all it was a detour. I don't know, man. Keys. I could have swore I looted all the guys. Maybe I missed one, though. There's a guy... guy here, guy there, grilled pork, thread. Fell through the actual... call it. Fell through the fence. I don't know where the key is. Picture sense is not helping much. Man, am I just gonna have to leave this as it is? Because I don't know. Like, I already killed everybody. Like, where are the keys? That's it. I was about to start losing my patience. Like, dude.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something,
This is called the Law of the Jungle, man. Oh, I actually had to set this guy free for the quest. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Got me like, what? Can you buy stuff?
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need...
No, we cannot. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna talk to the Camerlengo. Okay. I don't have to keep doing that, by the way.
Find me at the cockatrice.
Man, I'm a teacher by trade, man. I could ask them for the cash back after paying it, I guess. I didn't see a way to dispute it on there. Oh. Let me see if I could just fast travel. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh, shoot, I forgot the treasure hunt. Those dang things. Dang, dude. I gotta do that. Because it's gonna get to the point where I'm no longer close. I'm gonna have to backtrack to come back. I would say, like, one of the main criticisms I can levy against this game too is that it really does wear out its welcome. It gets to the point where you're tired of doing treasure hunts. You're tired of doing contracts. You're tired of fulfilling quests and side quests. What I liked about World of Warcraft, and I keep going back to it, is that it was adaptive to different play styles. If you wanted to quest to level, you could. You could also do dungeons and go on adventures to level. You could grind. You know, there were different methods of leveling. And I feel like that's lost somewhat in this game. Like, I feel like it doesn't really adapt to different playstyles all that much. Even Elden Ring did a good job of this, where you had different builds. You know, you could go for the Scarlet Rot build. You could go for the Blood build. You could go for the Warrior build, which is what I did. Search for the sunken boat. Try to do it before I ran out of air. I gotta swim faster, I think. A lot of stuff, wow. They're gonna try to pull me down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, find me on land. Find me on land. Bro, come on. What is he stuck on? I don't know, that was weird. And it's like I moved out of my parents' place when I was 23. Which is later than most, certainly. Most people, I think, move out of their parents' place when they're 18. Now, I belonged to the millennial generation. Things weren't always very easy for us, let me just put it that way. I'd say I'm more or less, by and large, self-made. Like, I put myself through college. I did live with my parents for my undergrad. And that is a choice that I did make. I made the choice not to live on campus or go away to college. And I can't say I regret it. Like, I saved a bunch of money on my business degree. Absolutely, I did. My master's degree that I didn't, but I did pay for all those costs as well. I'm just looking for the fast travel, by the way. I did not want to run, like, all that way. Supposedly, this is the nearest signpost. That's why I'm going this way. Ah. Yeah, more beasts. Tiki Moors, as if I didn't kill enough of those already. Why does it do that? Oh, because I completed the, That's right, I completed the treasure hunt, that's why. I was like, can it stop defaulting to the main mission? Sure. Prophet Libioda statue. I think we should be able to get it all done in today's episode. I know I'm kind of just running around, but I'm trying to complete all the side quests. I, of course, did not do the Gwent quest. I did not care for Gwent. I tried it. I didn't like it. And I'm not going to do the Brawler quest either. I don't like fighting. I don't like fist fighting. Seems like very pointless to me. They had a very similar quest series in Cyberpunk 2, and I didn't particularly enjoy it. I mainly only did it for the rewards, to be honest. Like, there were, like, vehicles you could win, and, like, special guns you could get from winning the fist fights, so... It helped to incentivize it for me. In this game, it's like I have absolutely no desire whatsoever to do it, though. Like, they basically had to bribe me in Cyberpunk to do them. Alright, Aaron. Okay, I'm to the rescue. Dang. Tear him apart.
I thank you once more for saving my bum.
Welcome. Give me all your loot, boys.
You've
Anything else
cleaned
here?
the place nicely. Driven the vampires out. Killed the beast.
Yeah, I've done everything, pretty much. Just keep that in mind, guys. If you want the red version of this set, you have to go for the Unforeseen Elder. You cannot go see Damien. If you see Damien, like our playthrough, it is going to disqualify you. It is going to prevent you from getting that set. So if you don't want to feel that same level of disappointment, don't do it. Don't go for Damien. Because yeah, hindsight is 2020, and I had no way of knowing that my first playthrough. And I'm not going to be, probably not going to be playing this game again after beating it. It was just such a lengthy playthrough, much like Cyberpunk, where it's like, I don't really feel the need or the drive, the rationale to replay it. And even Hollow Knight, like, I had a really great first playthrough, and I was going to try to replay it for the Steel Soul mode. And I never did finish it. So I think I beat like the first couple bosses, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm good on this.
Move it.
Most games, I'm content to just beat it once. Ugh. I would say it's very seldom that I feel the need to go back and play a game again. Now, the exception, I believe, will be like a game like Elder Scrolls Online, where it is not abundantly obvious or clear how to beat the game, or that there is a way of beating the game. In a game like that, I will typically shoot for just a reasonable stopping point. Like late game content, a fully built character, like in the days of WoW Classic, like I got 60, I got Nax Ramus, the next set.
Greetings, Knight. My most heartfelt gratitude, sir. Compensation for your
I'm glad we could finally cut to the chase. Had a hard time saying that for some reason. Hey, can you just buy all my stuff? You can't buy swords. Okay, that's fine.
Well, go in peace for a night.
I've hired complete. Good. What? Okay.
Our brave guardsmen took on the vampires.
Talk to Damien, talk to Sienna. This is optional, so I prioritize that. Apparently there was also a suit of armor in that alternative world we were in. Land of a Thousand Fables that I completely missed. And yeah, I'm not going to reload. So there it is. Also playing Bastion, I'm having a good time with it because Bastion is the kind of game where they have very reasonable stopping points. Like they have very reasonable checkpoints. I could play like a little bit, kind of like Case of the Golden Idol. I could play a little bit each day and just stop when I feel like I've made progress. And I don't feel too much pressure. With this game, it's very open-ended. I feel like I have to self-pace it out very carefully. Every episode is like 2 hours long. I try to make it organized in terms of time-based segments. Wait, are we going the right way? Maybe not. Didn't realize this was actually a door. Okay, talk to Sienna. Sienna? Hey, what even? Okay, I was like, what even is this?
see Siana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Kess's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be
Ching. What was that? Just? Okay. You could always dye this red too, like I don't know.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
I think they could have made this game more like Pokemon too. Like if I
come
can't.
to see how I fare. I'm fine, thank you. Artorias' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from
I
me.
know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Siana, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
I don't want to know what this is
How
about.
should I know? Might really be the curse of the Black Sun. Word is, cursed princesses often kill their own families.
I see I misjudged you. You understand nothing.
Okay, so enlighten me or just let me keep theorizing.
What now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? No, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. She's right to, you know.
I like this game. As long as we're being honest, here I go. You're a pathetic, self-centered snake. Should I go on? You'll rot in this tower. You'll die of old age, embittered, alone and forgotten. By everyone. Have a nice life, Siana.
I don't understand her character too. Like they make her out to be like this big bad, like she's the main villain, and she's just a schemer. All she does and all she's known for. Like she never actually killed anybody.
Would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Okay, whatever. Like I have nothing else going on in this game. Trying to wrap up. You dig? Why did you prevent me from getting armor? I was gonna say like, you missed the red armor, so they could have given us blue.
It's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Siana's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire. Then you'll come with me. Her Grace awaits.
Is the game going to prevent me from advancing if I don't? Like, what if I don't want to? Oh, okay, they're not going to give me a choice. Nice. Did I ever talk about the main appeal of video games?
I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
They're all going to try to bag her too.
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Yeah, I'll break the bad news.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Syanna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess.
She's like, I already knew that.
Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's fifth victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
He's seen better days. Dang.
I do not believe it.
Or the proof. And why wouldn't she believe it? Like, she already
In a moment,
knows.
I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me?
You already know who your sister
You
is.
returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now, I find devastating.
Is it that surprising?
I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
Why
We
need
shall
him
now
now?
question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
He's kind of similar to Yennefer, right, in design. Very similar, like,
The Witcher will take
proportions.
part in our talk.
They're both raven-haired beauties. Like,
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me
okay,
to
dude,
treat
let's
you
wrap
as
it
a
up.
common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster.
flickering
Deathwolf.
effect. I don't know if you guys can see
You
that.
yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
What? She's gonna leave it up to Geralt, this random dude? Good at the duchy, I guess.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
Okay, Your Majesty. We get it.
Will you forgive me?
What if they like fuse? Like Vegeta and Goku? Be like, what?
I shall never forgive you.
Well, 2 for the price of 1. Why does Geralt check on Sienna? And is no one surprised that she's gonna murder her? Like, in some ways, Anna Henrietta was short-sighted. Very short-sighted for a ruler. Like, you know your sister, you grew up with her, there were freaking journal entries, diary entries about you two. Like, was it really so strange? Was it really so hard to believe that she wanted to murder you? She finally got her wish. Just put someone else in charge, man. Damien. I guess Damien. I don't know of anyone else that's considered royalty there.
Need some flowers.
And even he was like a knight captain, right?
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
It's possible. Yeah, this 100%.
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Sienna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
I know you. You're that Witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. but you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much
Really?
do I owe you?
Not a copper.
He was
Keep
basically
her
my
coin
boss.
and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that.
My super foxy boss with no common sense. Yeah, this game just keeps going, dude. Just keeps going on and on. A bit long-winded. Yeah, maybe I will have bonus episodes where I try Saturday and Sunday. I just try to get to like as many of those question marks as I can. Is this her grave, or I guess not?
I must go to the medic about this.
And I'll just fully uninstall it on like Sunday, I think. I'm gonna do.
The Duchess is dead. What will become of us?
Oh boy. What?
Bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess. It's not decent.
Matter or no, she was
Is this her grave, or
sister. Shared her blood.
Lisa?
She should
Allow her
learn.
on her grave.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't.
I'm trying to.
Anna Henrietta was
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
I'd say she let herself down, actually.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited.
I could
So
care
they
less,
ruled
bro.
she
I
should
could care
lie
less.
alongside Anarietta.
And it's like, did they really have to put this in the game? It's like they're making it into like a soap opera, man. Like, I'll put it on both their graves. Why not?
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
She basically brought about her own demise. Really, if you think about it.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
I'm surprised Geralt. I think if anyone could have done something about it, it was Geralt with the Witcher powers. Like he could have axied or something.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined.
I don't. I welcome death with open arms.
I've come to take you from this place, my friend.
I know it's
Dare
like
say you
50
deserve
years
a
out or
slight of
so.
respite after the mad
So, you
wild
know.
of the last few days.
I still think it's total baloney how you can miss
Those deaths I failed
armors.
to prevent.
Yeah.
Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
Doesn't seem like her at all.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
I'm actually going to save it here.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Let me check the time. Okay, yeah. I was like, it feels like we're coming up on the end of today's episode. 110%. What did that say? Knight errant in distress. Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to save it. We got several points. I'm just not sure how to spend it. Three. I think I would like to go for this. Just give me like a passive shield. That's what I want more than anything. Like, that's what I thought this was. Like, was a passive shield. I'll just hold off on spending points. I feel like I don't really need to. I wish instead of active shield, it was a passive shield. Like, kind of like the enchantment, like that it triggered like at the start of combat. And then it like buffed the strength of your it buffed the strength of your shield. I think that would have been better.
Ready for your thoughts.
Okay, let me see about this. Yeah, I would have to revert to this save, Night of Long Fangs. Or this one, Capture the Castle. To be able to get the red armor. And that's just such a freaking drag, dude. Such a drag. And yeah, I'm not going to do it. Screw that. CD Projekt Red needs to learn how to make a game. And yeah, we didn't beat the game today, so I'll be shooting to finish it out tomorrow. I actually don't know if I'll be able to get to all those question marks in just 4 hours. Like, they went that hog wild with content. CD Projekt Red. And yeah, it's like you've got to have a you've got to have a walkthrough or guide open and available at the ready for your playthrough to avoid missing out on that stuff. And I 100% put that back on the developer. Quit putting missable content in your game. I would say I'm even against like Easter eggs and hidden unlockables. Like those little like raccoon dolls that were in Resident Evil 7. I didn't like those either. I didn't even remember half of them. Like little bobbleheads, I think were in one of the games. And they would like hide them and like sprinkle them throughout the level. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Because then I'm like going through the game, playing through the game, and then I've got like the walkthrough open the entire time. Because I don't want to miss out on the achievement or the collectibles, and it's so dumb. It is so dumb. And yeah, Colorado state income tax, it's also so dumb. Don't move here. Texas, Florida, Nevada instead first. Because I would say it's like it's totally not worth it. Because 4% becomes like 5 or 10% once they factor in like interest and fees. It's so crappy. I think I'm just gonna pay it and just I don't know. I don't even want to look back. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, donation, Bamel Stormer Show. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support the show should receive. Have a nice night. I've been your host, Stormer Show, signing off.